May 26, 1857, St. Louis, Missouri. In a dramatic and emotional turn of events, Dred Scott, the enslaved man at the center of one of the most explosive legal battles in American history, was granted his freedom today, along with his wife Harriet and their 2 daughters, by Henry Taylor Blow, the man whose family had originally enslaved Scott decades earlier. The act of manumission came just 3 months after the United States Supreme Court delivered its infamous decision in Dred Scott versus Sandford, ruling that African Americans, whether enslaved or free, could not be considered citizens of the United States and had no right to sue in federal court. The court further declared that Congress had no authority to prohibit slavery in the territories, a ruling that sent shockwaves across the nation and deepened sectional divisions. Henry Taylor Blow, now a Missouri congressman and longtime supporter of Scott's legal fight, arranged the formal manumission after Scott had been returned to Missouri under his authority. Despite the Supreme Court's rejection of Scott's bid for freedom, Blow exercised his legal right as owner to set the family free, undoing with compassion what the courts had refused to grant. Scott, who had lived for years in free territories and based his legal claim on that fact, expressed gratitude and quiet dignity as he and his family finally received the freedom they had long sought. Local supporters gathered outside the courthouse to mark the moment, while others reflected on the cruel irony that Scott's liberty was ultimately granted not through justice, but personal mercy. Today's event casts a spotlight on the volatile state of the Union, where questions of human rights, constitutional law, and the morality of slavery continue to collide with growing force. Though Dred Scott is now a free man, the decision that bears his name has ignited a national firestorm from which no state remains untouched.